Gausman in the last year of his 5-year, $110 million deal with the Blue Jays, and all four have been very, very good.
Fastball in for a strike to Hunter Goodman. Normally the catcher for the Rockies. He is DHing today. As we mentioned, hit a home run in last night's game. This is probably the most dangerous bat in the Rockies lineup, although TJ Rumfield, the rookie first baseman, has had quite a series. Slider down and away, 1-1.
Kevin will mix in that slider more so to righties, and it can be an effective pitch at times. Get some swing and miss with it, but for certain it's his third pitch. You don't want to get beat against a dangerous hitter like that with that pitch.
His goal is to throw the slider harder than he has in the past. He just threw another one there, and it caught a lot of the plate. In the past, typically his slider was 82, 83. He wants it 85 and above. The first one he threw was. The second one was more like 84, but he says the numbers show there's a big difference in damage done between, say, 82 and 85.
And location, 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 so important.
Splitter low, 2-2. Among those looking on, Cody Ponce. And again, the unfortunate knee injury suffered a couple of days ago. John Schneider telling us before the game that Ponce will go to California Monday to see Dr. Neil Elatrash to evaluate the situation further. Is there a chance they can avoid surgery? Is there a chance he can pitch again this season? All of that is up in the air right now. Even if it's the best case scenario, John Schneider used the term significant in terms of how long he'll be out, and you just feel for him. Just back to the big leagues after 3 years in Japan, 1 in Korea. Swing and a miss. Good spot for the fastball, 2 down. And a guy, Joe, he would have started a lot of games, pitched a lot of innings, and we only saw a little bit in the spring, and then 2 1/3 in his opening start a couple of nights ago. 2 down. Here's Jordan Beck. He is in left field today. 2 for 13 with a couple of doubles so far on the season as he swings through a slider. Gausman, and he does it almost exclusively to the righties, but he's very comfortable so far today with the slider against the righties.
Yeah, I think we're going to see maybe even a little more of that this year. I remember talking to him in spring training, and he just wants a different look, something going away from them, different from his four-seamer and that splitter down.
And then 95 on the fastball, foul back.
Kevin turned back after that pitch. Oftentimes you'll see pitchers after the pitch, they'll turn around and they'll look up at the scoreboard. They're picking up not just their velocity, but some of the metrics of the pitch.
Pulled foul. Probably more likely the movement than the velocity at this point. Pitchers, they just speak a different language than they spoke 10, 20 years ago. Induced vertical break, how much it defies gravity. And I mean, this is a pitcher, you'll hear this every day. My vert was this. It's just second nature to them.
They just rattle off numbers, yes. And because of his release point, he gets a lot of that arm side movement on all of his pitches anyway.
Ball 1.
Tried to keep that splitter away from him. Alejandro was actually set up away there. You don't want that splitter to come down and in case you leave it in the zone at all. That's a little happy zone where you can drop the barrel, setting up away again.
Just outside. Gausman thought they had it. You saw a couple of steps toward the third base dugout. It's in Kirk's hands, generally, if he wants to challenge it, and Alejandro didn't.
Looked away to me. I think Alejandro was set up out there and really brought it back. That's why you don't let pitchers challenge.
Swing and a miss. How about that split? Gausman with his second strikeout of the afternoon, and he has set down all 6 Rockies he has faced so far here today. Both Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto would get a start in that series. Looks like Scherzer Ohtani in game 1. Gausman, Yamamoto in game 2, and it would be Cease and Emmett Sheehan in game 3. Couple of strikes on Brenton Doyle, the center fielder, number 8 hitter for the Rockies.
See, hitters give that slider a little bit of a funny look sometimes because they're still not really expecting it. He's such a four-seam fastball splitter pitcher, but that slider is putting another thought into the right-handed hitters' minds.
0-2, and he got him with a split for his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
The splitter has been absolutely perfect for Kevin earlier this season. He is bearing it right where he wants to, just below the strike zone.
Man, our Blue Jays starting pitchers piling up the strikeouts in the early going. A strike to Kyle Karros. The 3rd baseman for the Rockies has started all 3 games. Again, the son of longtime big leaguer Eric Karros, who most of his time in the big leagues was with the Dodgers, played a little bit for the Cubs and the A's as well. Bit of a resemblance.
Yeah, I think so in the face.
Fastball, and he's late on it, 1-2.
That's right there, though, and you were talking about Karros earlier this morning. If you're going to get to Kevin Gausman, you've got to get to that fastball that he leaves in the middle of the plate. If you don't, you're asking for trouble because you're going to probably get Mr. Splitter after that. Going back up there.
We've seen times where they've got the splitter on their mind so much they're either late on the fastball or they'll take a fastball that gets a lot of the plate for strike 3.
And that's a tougher fastball there to handle, but when you get that one in the middle, that might be the only pitch you get to hit in your at bat.
By the way, that was 96.6 from Gausman. You get some funny bits of contact too on the splitter. That was one of them.
When he is dialed in, he is just peppering the bottom of the zone, just below the zone. That's what he did in his first start. He's been very good in that regard again today, feeling good out of his hand.
2-2.
If you're watching at home, you can see when Kevin lifts his leg, we can see his hand from the center field camera. You can see the splitter grip. Hitter can't see that. We'd love that information. Right when it comes out of the glove. Fastball.
Fastball taken at the bottom of the zone for strike 3 called. Once through the order, Kevin Gausman has been outstanding. 9 up, 9 down, 4 strikeouts, and not a single ball hit out of the infield.
That's the newcomer confirming it all.
Well, and he deserves a little bit of credit too. Yeah. He's got good vibes. John Schneider, John Schneider even joked about him before the game. He was asked, "What have you learned about Jesus Sanchez?" And his first answer was tongue-in-cheek, obviously, but he was being serious. Well, he laughs during his at-bats. He's always smiling, always laughing, even when he's hitting. Top of the order here for Gausman in the 4th. He's 9 up, 9 down so far. And he's got a good splitter today.
And good vibes can mean a lot of things. Obviously, when you're winning, it's easy to have good vibes and be happy, but they had a tough loss the other day. These guys can wipe that away in a second. No problem. Come to the ballpark the next day. And it's a lot of positive stuff going on in that clubhouse.
Swing and a miss to get him. 1 down.
This is looking very similar to Kevin's first start when he had athletic hitters continually chasing that splitter down in the zone. This time it's Troy Johnston.
So an Okamoto, a Cease, a Sanchez, they all appear to be very comfortable very quickly. John Schneider has said, like, maybe the culture was created from the top down, but I think the players own it right now.
Yeah, and you remember that one comment last year by Bo Bichette. He went out of his way to mention the names Miles Straw and Ernie Clement. And I thought that was really something, because when you think of leaders on the team or guys that really are the ones that try to set that tone, usually it's veteran players. We know George is, I'm sure, one of those. Gausman, some of the pitchers. But those two kind of, Ernie's an everyday player now, but for guys like that to be mentioned, that's a strong comment.
Yep. Couple of strikes on Willie Castro. Got it. A good fastball right at the top of the zone, touching 97. This is one of the ways the Rockies feel they can become more competitive. Doing the little things well, winning around the margins, even something that maybe gets taken for granted sometimes, like busting your tail to second base and just beating a throw. They want to run very aggressively.
Jordan Beck is a former #1 pick, or first round pick of the Rockies. He had a nice year last year. He's in his 3rd season. I thought when Warren Schaefer was putting some signs on, we're looking to see, look like the Blue Jays thought he could bunt, but they are swinging away here, trying to break open a little bit bigger of an inning against Gausman.
So the scoring on the last play, by the way, is a fielder's choice. It's not a base hit for Rumfield because the Blue Jays elected to try to get the lead runner. They just didn't get it done.
Rumfield swung at that first pitch and dribbled it, didn't hit it very hard. Didn't really give Tovar a chance to maybe try to steal a base first.
The 1-2. Another foul off. Boy, the Rockies are making Gausman work here in the 5th. Came into this inning at 49 pitches. He's thrown 17 so far this inning. 11 in the at-bat to Tovar, which ended in the base hit.
Tough to square up. Seems like you've seen a lot of those foul balls cued off the end of the bat, especially on those splitters. Fastball's not quite getting to them.
Swing and a miss. One down.
The ability to get swing and miss, so crucial for a pitcher. A ball not put in play, taking care of it himself.
Outside ball 1 to Brett Sullivan, the catcher who grounded out his first time up. Now ground ball can get you out of the inning potentially. A strike, and Kirk bluffing a throw down to second. The runner back in. 1-1. The Rockies lost a runner on a pickoff play out at second last night. Warren Schaefer does not want to see that happen again here today. Plays on, but he's back in safely.
So the catcher and the shortstop can communicate. We saw what looked like might have been a pick off the pitch before. I'm not sure that's the time to put that on. You've just alerted the runner that we're thinking about you. I would have saved that one maybe for a pitch or two.
Part of the work done before a series begins is identifying which players on the other team they think might be susceptible to getting picked off at second, who can be looking around or bouncing around a little bit too much. And all the pitchers and the catchers, the infielders, they all know going into the series, okay, if player A, B, or C is out there and in this kind of a situation, he may be the kind of guy we try to get.
If you got Tovar at second base and you're Andres Jimenez, they're both buddies on that Venezuelan team. Maybe if you're Jimenez, you have a little conversation, kind of lure him off that bag a little bit more.
Fly ball left field. Schneider racing over near the line. It is a foul ball. No catch, and a foul ball down the line.
There is just not a lot of room down there beyond the foul line. So Davis does the right thing. You slide in and go feet first. And it looks like did it skip the wall first, or did he have it?
Oh, wow. I mean, that is
Did it? I'm not sure he even knew. I don't think he even knew he had it, but did it hit the wall first on its way down?
I don't think so.
It looks like he had it. He looks like he had it and he didn't know he had it.
An incredible effort. It's absolutely incredible effort. It touches the wall there, it looks like,
but it's
once
in
it's in his glove. Wow.
And that's all you can do with the wall right there. You slide in and make sure you go feet first or knees first.
You know, for a guy who's a natural infielder and doesn't have blazing speed, he makes some unbelievable plays out there. Strike 3 called.
There's that fastball down in the zone. Change it up every once in a while. He caught Kyle Karros like that earlier. They're so accustomed to seeing the heater up.
And he went around, says Brian Honora. It's 0-1.
Boy, he's got Goodman really guessing today. When you have a dangerous hitter like this, you just don't want him to guess right. Kevin's been keeping him off kilter.
Now to play right side, quickly 0-2. Pitches at this point through 5 1/3 for Gausman. He went 6 innings, 1 run, struck out 11 on opening night through 83 pitches. And his strike to ball ratio outstanding. In his first game, 83 pitches, 60 strikes. Today, 81 pitches, 61 strikes.
Kyle Freeland's been very good too. These guys have been pounding the zone today with good stuff.
Towards the right field corner, but slicing out of play.
This is a classic pitchers duel. Two starting pitchers really going at it, both on top of their games. Fun to watch if you're a true baseball fan and you love to watch the art of pitching.
Now, two guys who have been around a while. Freeland 10 years, Gausman longer than that. Oh, 2. Got him. Again, had him thinking something else. Had the splitter on his mind, and he takes a fastball down the middle.
He went with a fastball. I'm watching Alejandro Kirk's setup, and I'm not sure he wanted this ball up. You see Kirk's glove high, and he threw it down. Maybe Kevin did it on his own. Either way, it worked because the hitter sure wasn't thinking about it.
And the first sign of activity in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tommy Nance has just started getting loose. Still got a lot on that fastball. 96 on that one.
And we've seen him be able to do this, tune it up a little bit when he needs it.
And again, a little bit late. Just not a great looking swing there by Castro. That fastball was 97.
Got him on a high and in fastball last time. This is where I think his weapons both work right here. You can go with the heater again and elevate it, or you can go splitter down. They're both so good. Against a hitter like Castro right now, he's in trouble.
Out of play, left side. Another fastball. 97.4. Gausman, you know, he knows what inning it is. He knows what his pitch count is. He knows he's getting close to the end. He is finishing with some of the best velocity he's had all day. Again, the 1-2. Splitter taken low. Johnston out at second. And a swing and a miss to get him. Another runner stranded, and strikeout number 10 for Kevin Gausman.